Oh, man.
There she is.
Oh. This unlocked a memory I forgot I had.
Welcome back to Every Disney Movie Ever. My name is Jess, and I'm watching Every Disney Movie Ever, and it is the week of guests, and we have Audrey!
Yay! Hi, guys!
Yay! And today we're going to talk about Life Size.
Yes, we are.
So, the video got copyright claimed when I uploaded it, so you're gonna watch this and there's gonna be, like, almost no screenshots to look at. My apologies. Before, there were nice little clips. Kona's barking at me. Good luck.
Life Size is a 2000 television release. It's written and directed by Mark Rosman, cinematography by Philip Lindsay, editing by Bonnie Kohler, music by Eric Colvin, and it's also written by Stephanie Moore. I've covered everybody except Stephanie in previous videos. They'll be listed and linked in the description.
Stephanie Moore is best known for Life Size and Life Size 2.
The film stars Lindsay Lohan, Tyra Banks, and Jer Burns. Sorry if I mispronounced his name.
It's okay.
Lindsay Lohan. Casey, and I covered her in the video about the Parent Trap. The link will be in the description.
Tyra Banks plays Eve, and she's best known for Coyote Ugly, America's Next Top Model, Tropic Thunder, and Halloween Resurrection.
Jer Burns plays Ben and is best known for Justified, Greedy, Max Headroom, and Otis.
Lohan was offered the role as part of her 3-movie contract with Disney.
Tyra Banks was also just given her role.
They filmed for 3 weeks in Vancouver.
The film has a sequel, which came out in 2018. I think a lot of people can remember that being a really big deal. And Tyra Banks revealed she's working on a 3rd one.
What?
I don't know.
Let's get this out of the way. We have a parent death, right?
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
We can't really tell how soon this death was. We don't know if it's been...
2 years, we know.
Oh, they said 2 years? Okay.
Yeah.
So it's still fairly recent.
Yes. For a child.
Right,
yeah. And for the dad.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm trying to also, like... It's a bigger thing. Like, in the movie, I feel like a lot of the issues could have been worked out if they both grieved healthily, in a way. You get what I'm saying?
I mean, yeah. If
And,
the
like,
dad
both
didn't
went to
leave
therapy.
the daughter.
Yeah.
Well, he's obviously sent her to therapy, but obviously maybe didn't go himself.
Right.
Because he left her to grieve alone.
Right.
Because he wanted to grieve alone, which is not the way.
Yeah, no. Please go talk to somebody.
Also, if you have a child and you lost your spouse and the child lost their parent, you both mutually lost something. You can grieve together and find comfort in that. Don't shut your child out. What the heck?
Yeah.
My biggest problem with this movie is how bad Jer Burns is at acting.
Fan.
It's bad. It's painful.
Right. Like, if someone else was playing Lindsay Lohan's dad who matched her abilities as an actress, like, it would be a completely different movie.
It is hindered by some of the fact that it's, like, not greatly written.
Yeah.
But, I mean, Lindsay Lohan carries the film.
Obviously.
She outshines every actor in this movie. Tyra Banks is somehow better than Jer Burns. Jer Burns, like, operates between, like, emotion 4 and emotion 6. He's got no further down than 4 and no further up than 6. Like, his words sound very slurred together sometimes. He, like, when he's excited, you're like, but are you excited? And when he's upset, you're like, but are you upset? Like, I don't buy any of it. He's just, like, a very, like... And it's painful.
Yeah.
It is I watched alone, obviously, before I watched it with Audrey. My first watch through, I was like, oh, he's bad. Like, the minute he was on screen, I was like, oh, he's bad at acting. Okay. Or at least he's bad in this movie. And then I watched it again with Audrey, and I just, like, started getting mad. Because, like, he's bad in this movie. And I'm sorry, Jer Burns.
Yeah.
I'm sure you're fine in other things. I haven't seen you in anything else. Maybe that's telling.
I mean, do you think, like... Because I know sometimes you say, like, it's up to the director.
Right, but for the child star
to
in
be
the film,
outstanding,
to be outshining the adults, I'm starting to think it might not be the director's problem. Because Tyra did pretty okay, and Tyra was not an actress, she's a model. So for Tyra to also do pretty okay,
Yeah, that's true.
I feel like Jer Burns is just bad. Because obviously we know Lindsay Lohan gave a phenomenal performance in The Parent Trap.
Yeah.
That is owed to Lindsay Lohan and also Nancy, the director. Nancy Myers. So Lindsay Lohan does have the talent. So yes, that could be shining through, and she's worse in this than in
Oh, yeah.
Parent Trap, and that is, I'm sure, some to blame with Mark Rosman. But Mark Rosman has done other things that aren't as bad, but, I mean, I think he's partially to blame, but I also think Jer Burns is just bad, so whatever mediocre direction whatever mediocre direction Mark Rosman was giving, Jer Burns couldn't do anything with. And so I think he's just bad. But for Tyra Banks to do, like, okay.
Yeah.
You know, she did pretty okay. Like, especially for someone who had no, like, acting experience.
Right.
She was a model and then came in and was like, yeah, sure, I'll act in this.
Yeah, and I think she did really well at being, like, Eve, like, the doll, like, at the beginning. Like, it was very believable, for me at least, that, like, she really didn't know, like, how to work a computer or anything like that, you know?
Right,
so,
and you really believe that she believes wholeheartedly that
right,
like,
exactly.
everybody's good and that, you know, whatever, like, you believe it, which is half the battle.
yeah,
because Jer
exactly.
Burns, I didn't believe a single thing he said.
Yeah. We'll get there.
I hate him.
Yeah. He's
so much.
the worst.
We hate the men in this movie. The end. of
Literally all the men in this movie
Every single man in this movie? Garbage. We need to discuss this whole Eve is in a realm of dolls where she can control the Eve universe.
Yes.
Like, what is going on?
Right? Like, at the end when it's like, oh, new doll, and, like, it's all the rage
Yeah, but,
and
like,
everything.
how she talks about home, like, oh, back home I do all this and all this, and it's
Right.
like, okay, that I'm with,
Fine,
because,
yes.
like, that's what you know, because you're an Eve doll, but wouldn't you be skeezed out by seeing a bunch of you? Like, all those other Eve dolls. But you also know you're made in Indonesia.
Right.
And packaged locally. And that you're a doll. But then, but back home, I could change the entire frickin' marketing system of Eve.
Right.
I don't understand this universe and this lore that she, like, it
was just too much.
I don't understand it. Like, I get,
Right.
oh, she somehow has an effect over what's... But, like, is she the Eve CEO of Eve's? Like,
The leader of...
She just got some random Eve doll with some random
Right.
serial number, and she got brought to life, and she's like, oh, I can go back home and fix all this. How? There's,
Yeah.
like, a million Eves.
Worldwide.
There's a ton of Eves. How are you, like, how do you have the ability to change the marketing of Eve and
Right.
save the business?
Yeah. I know we talked about it, too. Like, I think it would have been even cooler if
here we
they...
go.
So the end of the movie...
Let's started on the end of this movie.
Like...
The end of this movie is terrible.
Yes.
First of all. Why is it terrible? They lose the championship game, and Eve gets turned back into a doll. Both things that, like, at the beginning of the beginning of the movie, you'd, like, if you were to start the movie, you'd be like, oh, she's gonna stay alive and be, like, the new mom.
Yeah,
like a
or
stepmom.
mom figure, yeah.
Or new mom figure, or a friend or something, and just be part of the family. Like, that's immediately what you would predict. And then you'd be like, oh, and of course she's gonna win the championship game. Come on. She's a quarterback, she's gotta win the championship game. No! Dead mom from cancer. Loses the championship game. Eve back to a doll.
Dad's still a jerk. You know?
Drew's still, like, putting her nose in other people's
Yeah.
business. A horrible ending. Okay, go ahead. Yeah. Sorry, I just had to be mad about the end.
I would have thought, like, I would think, okay, first of all, if the dad had a better character arc at the ending, first and foremost, if you wanted to turn Eve back into a doll, fine, but have a better arc for him. Have him have a better, you know, realization and growth.
He does, and he apologizes at the end.
But
like,
the way it's delivered, like, hey,
meh. Well,
sorry.
that's Jer Burns.
Right.
That's his problem.
Yeah. So, first of all, that could have been an easy easy way to fix the ending. Is like, if you had somebody better in that role who could achieve, even though the writing was not the best or anything, like, if you had somebody that could deliver that, like Lindsay can and did, you know, like, then I think the ending, like, I would be more at ease with the ending. Or two, second option, she stays alive, she doesn't find the book, and she somehow makes her way up the ranks in, like, the human world with the toy manufacturer, and is like, hey, like, I have some great ideas, like, I could be your spokesperson, we can revamp the line of Eve dolls, like, have it be a different experience, and...
That's way more believable than her turning back into a doll and somehow magically fixing the Eve situation.
Right.
I thought, okay, I don't like this, she doesn't find the book and can't turn. I want her to choose to stay.
Yeah.
I want it to be an active choice that she's choosing to stay with them because she loves them.
Yes.
And feels she can do more good in the human realm.
Yeah.
And then I want her to, like, try and be in touch with the Eve people and say, like, I think we can save this and still be a good role model for young kids, not just girls.
Right.
And, like, revamp Eve in, like, by having an effect in the real world. That's, like, way more believable and plausible and a better ending, in my opinion, than her turning back into a doll and magically fixing the Eve problem.
Yeah. Yes.
Also, she just turns back into a doll, and now, like, Casey just has to, like...
And, well, then she has to grieve again. The
and,
poor
like,
child.
Give her, like, 20 years, she's gonna be like, did that happen?
Right?
Like, she's gonna be like, did Eve come to life? Was that real? Like,
yeah.
Like, what the
Yeah. I felt so bad throughout the whole movie for Casey. Like, my heart just hurt for her all the time.
Yeah.
And
except for when she steals. What a thief.
Yeah. In that outfit.
Crime. A bigger crime. That outfit.
But for real, yeah. I felt bad for her because she's obviously gone through a lot. And then...
Alone.
Yes, alone. Literally alone.
Everyone in this movie sucks except Casey and Eve.
Yeah.
I think that's probably on purpose.
Probably.
Also, the girls that are supposed to be Casey's friends.
Right?
Why isn't she over it already?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, did your mom die of cancer?
Right.
I don't think so.
Mm-hmm.
Jeez.
Yeah, what kind of friend are you?
Yeah, what a
Not
bad
be
friend.
supportive.
Yeah. It's cute, and I understand why people are like, oh my god, life size from when I was little, and why it got enough hype to get the sequel and stuff like that. But, like, when you actually pay attention, like, when you actually watch, it's bad.
Yeah, as an adult.
It's kind of a bad movie.
Yeah, because I was definitely in that camp of, like, when Jess was showing me the list of Guess movies, you know, I was like, oh my gosh, life size, you know, like, I always remembered it as this, like, super pure movie, but then you watch it as an adult, and yikes, fam. It's bad.
The nice veil is shattered.
Yes.
And you're like, these are some pretty bad messages, actually. Some good ones, but some bad ones.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah, okay, I have nothing else.
Yeah.
You're good?
Yeah, I'm good.
What would you rate it?
Oh, 4... Do you want to say stars? Do you want to say Eves?
No, stars is fun.
Stars? Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. So, 4 stars out of 10.
My final rating, I was a little generous. My final rating is 5 stars out of 10. Our total movie count is... Our parent death toll is... Cry count is still the same. If you want to keep up with what movie I'm watching when, follow me on Instagram and Twitter. You'll find out what movie I'm watching when. You can't follow Audrey on anything. I'm sorry.
You can!
Oh, you can! I totally forgot!
I know. It's been a while since
Follow
I've
Audrey on YouTube. I totally forgot.
The
I'm
Read
sitting
It
here like,
Audrey
oh, you don't have an
channel.
Instagram. Like, that's
No.
what...
Oh, yeah.
I forgot about the YouTube channel.
And I have a Twitter.
I forgot you got the Twitter. I'm a mess.
It's okay. I haven't really been active on Twitter, but hopefully
I'm
by
also,
the
like,
time...
I look at Twitter, but, like, I
Yeah.
don't look at Twitter. Does that make any sense? Like, I look at
It's
the
one of
news, and then I'm
those.
done.
Yeah, same.
Okay, so you can follow Audrey on Twitter and on YouTube. My foot is in my mouth, if you can't tell. I'm choking on it.
It's okay, I love you.
I love you. Thanks for being here.
Wow, I'm so happy to be here. I'm so proud of you and everything that you've done. 5 years, 500.
Don't make me cry.
Don't make me cry.
Don't make me cry.
I'm gonna
Cry. Okay, let's wrap this up so that we can go cry. Okay.
Just kidding. We're gonna eat tacos.
Join Patreon this month only. Every tier on Patreon is getting a bonus or 2 from the tier above it.
Ooh.
And you only have a short time left. So you better go look.
Get that merch. It's so beautiful.
Buy merch.
But you can also get this.
This is limited edition. You only have until the 31st to get this. That you can get any old time, and it is one of my faves.
Dude, and the comfort tees.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, the
So
comfort tee is a game
good.
changer. Yeah, it's
Buy
like butter.
merch. It is.
Yeah, but anyway, also if you join Patreon, you get a coupon code for merch, so bonus.
Yes, all the bonuses.
The stuff going on Patreon, guys, is so fun. Honestly, please, like, if you haven't joined, like, literally this month, joining the $1 tier is, like, you get the community chat, which is so fun this month, so, like, hop over there.
Yes.
All right, that's everything. Until next time, comment, like, and subscribe, but I'm not in charge of your life. You are, so you do you, and don't be rich about it.
Yeah, please.
Or Drew. Or Ben.
Pretty much don't be anybody except for
Casey and
Casey and Eve. The end.
Tell me this isn't a Karen.
Be a star!